In this demo, we'll follow a real access request workflow end-to-end, from an employee requesting access, to manager approval, to fulfillment verification in the Identity Governance Catalog. We have three personas in play: Linda, who is making the request; Chelsea, who approves the request; and Andrew, who has administrative rights and can more broadly see the workflow in action. Linda starts in the Advanced Authentication Application Portal. This gives her a single entry point for secure access, including enrollment, authentication preferences, and direct access into identity governance. Depending on policy, Linda may be required to use passwordless or chained authentication methods before continuing. Next, Linda opens Identity Governance and reviews what she already has. The current access view shows her effective access across three layers: individual permissions, technical roles, and business roles. Permissions are the low-level entitlements, like Active Directory group membership. Technical roles group those permissions into reusable building blocks, and business roles bundle technical roles together to represent job functions, like accounts payable in the America. Linda now needs additional access, so she goes to Requests and selects Browse Requests. From here, she can request access packages that have been predefined by governance policy. Linda needs access to Active Directory controlled resources, so she selects the request package called AD User Request, Manager Approval. Linda adds the item to her request cart and submits it. Identity Governance immediately generates a request workflow, including policy checks, approval routing, and fulfillment actions. After submission, Linda can track the request from her request screen. Since she requested access for herself, she appears as both the requester and the recipient. Opening the status shows the workflow state, such as pending, approved, rejected, or completed. Before any approval is requested, Identity Governance automatically performs a policy gate, including separation of duty checks. For Linda, the system detects no SOD violations and routes the approval task to her manager, Chelsea Hurley. Chelsea receives an email notification that an approval task is waiting in her governance queue. She can launch directly into the approval screen from the email. Chelsea signs into Identity Governance and reviews Linda's request. With one approval action, Chelsea authorizes both the requested permissions as well as the licenses needed to do her job. Chelsea approves the request and submits the items. Now Linda refreshes her request status. The request has moved beyond approval, and the system shows it as fulfilled, waiting verification. Taking a moment to look in Active Directory, we can verify that Linda was indeed granted the entitlement that she requested. On the administration side, Andrew Aston reviews fulfillment status. At this moment, the request is fulfilled, but it hasn't yet been verified in the catalog. To verify granted access, Andrew runs Apply Changes under the application's data source. This updates the Identity Governance Catalog so the system can confirm the entitlement is truly present in the target system. Linda's profile now reflects the updated access, including any permissions granted through roles, ensuring reporting, audits, and future reviews are based on authoritative, verified data. And that completes the access request demo, which was managed by OpenText's Identity Governance Service.